What if I told you that the stiffness, weakness, or aching in your legs isn't just age? It's a missing puzzle piece in your daily routine. What if the answer to those nighttime leg cramps or that unsteady feeling when you get up from a chair was sitting quietly in your kitchen cabinet, hidden inside a tiny, overlooked bottle? You see, we often blame growing older for the aches, the pains, the muscle twitches. But in truth, aging is only part of the story. The real story, the one nobody is talking about, is how easily your body becomes deficient in just a handful of nutrients that directly power your leg strength, balance, and circulation. Today, I want to tell you about the 7 vitamins that could transform the way you move, sleep, and feel every single day. These aren't trendy pills or expensive treatments. They're real, proven nutrients that your body is crying out for, especially after 60. And if you stick with me to the very end of this video, I'll share a little-known vitamin combination that not only prevents leg cramps, but has helped many of my own patients regain the freedom to walk farther, stand taller, and sleep peacefully through the night. So please, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell so you never miss a video that could change your life, because your wellness is worth it. Now, let's start with one of the most essential vitamins your legs are begging you for, and chances are, you're not getting enough of it. Vitamin D. It's not just about bones, it's about strength. And if you've ever felt your legs buckle a little while climbing stairs or getting out of bed, there's a good chance low vitamin D is playing a role. You see, vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium and phosphorus, which are vital for muscle contractions and strong bones. But here's the secret. Without enough D, your muscles get weak, especially the ones in your thighs and calves. Weak leg muscles mean more falls, more balance issues, and more painful cramps, especially at night. The good news? Just 15 to 30 minutes of gentle sunlight in the morning can boost your vitamin D naturally. But if you live in a cloudy area or spend most of your time indoors, a supplement of 600 to 800 IU per day can fill the gap. Talk to your doctor first, of course, but this one change alone can do wonders for your legs. Now, as powerful as vitamin D is, it can't do the heavy lifting alone. Which brings us to another quiet hero, magnesium. You've probably heard about it for sleep or anxiety, but for seniors, magnesium is your muscle guardian. It regulates the contractions in your leg muscles and keeps them from misfiring. That sudden, stabbing pain in your calf in the middle of the night? That could be magnesium waving a red flag. What's tricky is magnesium deficiency is sneaky. You might feel tightness, cramps, or a general heaviness in your legs without realizing it's a lack of this crucial mineral. The fix? Eat more magnesium-rich foods like spinach, almonds, black beans, and even a bit of dark chocolate. Or consider a magnesium supplement, especially magnesium glycinate, which is gentle on the stomach and effective for muscle support. I've seen patients go from nightly cramps to 0 after just a few weeks of consistent magnesium support. And when you pair magnesium with vitamin D, you get a powerful combo that supports stronger legs, calmer nerves, and better sleep. Now, while those two get the most attention, there's another unsung vitamin that deserves the spotlight. Vitamin B12. This one isn't just about energy, it's about nerve health. As we age, our stomach's ability to absorb B12 from food decreases dramatically. That's bad news for your legs. Without enough B12, your nerves don't fire properly. You might feel numbness, tingling, or even a loss of balance. I once had a patient, Margaret, 72, who came in worried that she was just getting old because her legs felt weaker and she kept tripping. Turns out, her B12 levels were dangerously low. 3 months of B12 shots later, she was walking without assistance and felt like her legs belonged to her again. You can get B12 from animal products like eggs, fish, and dairy, or through supplements if needed. And if you're vegan or vegetarian, supplementation is absolutely essential. So far, we've looked at vitamin D for strength, magnesium for cramps, and B12 for nerve support. Each one plays a unique role, but together, they form the foundation of powerful, cramp-free legs. Now that we've laid the foundation with vitamin D, magnesium, and B12, let's dig deeper into the vitamins that fine-tune your leg function and protect you from falls, spasms, and that dreaded heavy leg feeling. Because while strength is essential, your legs also need agility, circulation, and quick communication between muscles and brain. And no vitamin supports that communication better than vitamin E. Most people think of vitamin E only as a skin vitamin. But here's the truth. Vitamin E is a powerhouse antioxidant that protects your leg muscles from oxidative stress and keeps your nerves functioning smoothly. You know that sluggish, tired leg feeling that hits by late afternoon? That could be free radical damage in your muscles, and vitamin E helps neutralize that. Even better, it boosts circulation by preventing blood clots and strengthening capillary walls. Poor circulation is a major cause of leg cramps in seniors. So the more vitamin E you get, the more oxygen and nutrients reach your leg muscles before they cry out in pain. You can find vitamin E in almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, and avocados. But for many seniors, food sources alone aren't enough, especially if fat absorption is an issue. So a supplement of around 15 milligrams daily can be a safe and effective booster. Just check with your doctor if you're on blood thinners. Now, as powerful as vitamin E is, its benefits are multiplied when paired with its cousin, vitamin C. Why vitamin C, you ask? Because vitamin C builds the collagen that holds your leg muscles and blood vessels together. Without enough collagen, your muscles can tear more easily, your joints get weaker, and recovery from even minor strains slows down. Collagen is like scaffolding inside your legs, and vitamin C is the architect. It also strengthens your veins, which reduces swelling in varicose veins in the lower legs. Plus, it helps absorb iron, a mineral you'll learn about later that's absolutely critical for leg endurance. You can get your daily dose of C from oranges, red peppers, broccoli, and even kiwi. But here's the kicker. Vitamin C is water-soluble, so your body doesn't store it. That means you need a fresh dose every single day. A good target is 75 to 90 milligrams daily. But if you're dealing with inflammation, higher doses, up to 500 milligrams, may help under medical guidance. Now that we've covered muscle support and nerve protection, let's talk about the glue that holds them both together, vitamin K2. This one is often confused with K1, which helps your blood clot. But vitamin K2's role is entirely different and critical, especially after age 60. It directs calcium away from your arteries and into your bones and muscles, where it belongs. Without enough K2, calcium can harden your blood vessels and reduce circulation in the legs. That means more stiffness, more leg pain, and even higher risk of clots. K2 ensures your leg muscles get the oxygen and flexibility they need to move freely and without pain. You can find K2 in fermented foods like natto, sauerkraut, and some cheeses, but many seniors don't eat enough of these. That's why I often recommend a supplement, around 90 to 120 micrograms per day, especially if you're taking calcium or vitamin D. Because remember, D helps absorb calcium, but K2 tells it where to go. Now let's revisit that mention of iron, because if you're always feeling heavy-legged, low iron could be the silent culprit. Iron carries oxygen to your muscles, simple as that. If your iron levels are low, your legs fatigue faster, and you may feel like you're dragging weights. For seniors, iron deficiency is common, especially in women post-menopause and those with low red meat intake. Iron-rich foods include red meat, lentils, spinach, and fortified cereals. But remember, iron needs vitamin C to be absorbed well, so always pair them. Iron supplements should only be taken under medical supervision because too much can harm your liver or cause constipation. Still, if you're feeling unusually tired, short of breath, or your legs give out easily, ask your doctor for a ferritin test. It could change everything. Let's pause for a moment and recap what we've learned so far. Vitamin D for strength, magnesium for calm muscles, B12 for nerves, vitamin E for circulation, vitamin C for collagen, vitamin K2 for proper calcium placement, and iron to energize your legs with oxygen. Each one plays a part, but together, they create legs that are strong, stable, and cramp-free. Let's talk timing, because when you take your vitamins matters just as much as what you take. Taking the right vitamins at the wrong time can reduce their effectiveness, or even cause unwanted side effects. Let's start with the vitamins that love food. Vitamin D, vitamin K2, and vitamin E. These are fat-soluble, meaning they're best absorbed with a meal that contains healthy fat. So take them with breakfast or lunch, especially if you're eating eggs, nuts, fish, or olive oil. Avoid taking them on an empty stomach. You'll waste their power. Now let's move to water-soluble vitamins like vitamin C and B12. These don't require food, but do best earlier in the day because they can be energizing. Taking B12 in the late afternoon or evening might interfere with sleep for some people. So aim to take vitamin C and B12 first thing in the morning, with or without food. Magnesium is the exception. It actually promotes relaxation and better sleep, so it's best taken before bed. Just be sure you're not taking it with high-dose calcium or iron, as they compete for absorption. That brings us to iron, which can be tricky. Iron should be taken on an empty stomach if possible, but many seniors experience stomach upset from this. To reduce side effects, you can take it with a small piece of fruit or a light snack, but never with coffee, tea, dairy, or calcium. Caffeine and calcium block iron absorption completely. Also, space your iron and magnesium at least 2 hours apart to avoid interference. I know it sounds complicated, but once you get into a rhythm, it becomes second nature. Let me give you a sample vitamin timing schedule just for seniors focused on leg strength and cramp prevention. Morning, take vitamin C, B12, and iron on an empty stomach or with a light fruit snack. Midday, after lunch, take your vitamin D, K2, and vitamin E with a healthy fat source. Night, take magnesium about 30 to 60 minutes before bed with a glass of warm water or herbal tea. Simple, right? And the benefits, life-changing. Now here's something most doctors don't tell you. If you stack the right vitamins together at the right time, you create synergy, a team effect. Let me explain. Vitamin D helps absorb calcium, but K2 makes sure that calcium doesn't clog your arteries. Vitamin C boosts iron absorption, making your legs more energized. B12 powers your nerves, while magnesium relaxes your muscles so signals pass freely. This is what I call the leg recovery stack, and it's what I recommend to every senior battling fatigue, cramps, and weakness. Here's the full stack for your legs. White heavy checkmark vitamin D3, 1000 to 2000 IU daily. White heavy checkmark vitamin K2, 90 to 120 micrograms daily. White heavy checkmark magnesium glycinate or citrate, 200 to 400 milligrams at night. White heavy checkmark vitamin B12, methylcobalamin, 1000 micrograms daily. White heavy checkmark vitamin C, 75 to 500 milligrams daily. White heavy checkmark vitamin E, 15 milligrams daily. White heavy checkmark iron, only if deficient. Based on lab results, take this combination consistently for at least 30 days, and you may notice. White heavy checkmark fewer leg cramps at night. White heavy checkmark more strength climbing stairs. White heavy checkmark better balance and reduced fall risk. White heavy checkmark less swelling in feet and calves. White heavy checkmark improved walking speed and endurance, and best of all, more independence. Because when your legs are strong, your life opens up again. No more fear of falling. No more skipping trips because of weak knees or heavy calves. Just you, walking free, walking proud. So here's your doctor's prescription. Not a pill, but a promise. Start the leg-saving vitamin stack today and give your legs the love they deserve. And if you found this video helpful, don't stop here. Click the next video, where I reveal the 3 worst fruits secretly stealing your leg strength and what to eat instead. Your best walking days are still ahead. I'll see you in the next one.